Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first stop for titillating tactical gaming, and this is the Far Cry 3 Hardcore Rambo run. Have to complete the whole game with no purchases, no skills, and no crafting, and on Master difficulty, and just to make it a little harder, I have to do it all in under 7 hours. Yeah! And you ever heard the expression, payback's a bitch? Well, it is really apropos for this video because this is the payback mission, and with these rules of engagement it's a bitch, but I finally figured it out. It took a few hours to develop a good strategy, and I learned a lot. First of all, I learned that you don't have to deal with everybody by going in the front door, so to speak. You don't have to go up in the dock, kill the guy in the dock, and then deal with those guys in the path and the sniper and all that. You can bypass all that because all you have to do is just get to the compound front door, which is not so much the front door, but the place to enter. So these two guys off to the side here, just kill one and speed run past the other, and that's it. That's that part done. Track with a face on the door, and we're in. Half a dozen enemies passed right by.
So disappointed! You showed so much promise, Jason!
And I'm so glad I got through that part, because I fear fire in Far Cry 3 like you wouldn't believe. Largely because that put out fire prompt doesn't work that well. And another thing I never noticed during my regular runs is there's a zip line here. So that's the way to get off the roof real quick and easy and no damage. So I'm just going to take the zip line, shoot that tiger cage, use that as the diversion to take out everybody. And number one priority is this sniper up here, okay? I don't want him killing the tiger. I want the tiger to last as long as possible. And these guys usually start hucking grenades, and I can hear one right now. So I'm just going to go reload. And I ran out just as the guy hucked the grenade. Got slammed by that one, but I survived. Now the idea here is to start, is to try to take out as many guys from this cover position as possible until the Molotov chargers come on the scene. When they come on the scene, I'm gonna race around to the other side and go up on that platform there where it'll be safe from the Molotov chargers. And this gunner was giving me a hard time. But I managed to take him down, and now I want to grab some more ammo and wait for the Molotov chargers, because I got the drop on them now. I have ammo and I'm ready for them. And that's probably just grabbing to make it. One of the hardest parts about this mission is Vass's villainous soliloquy. Can you make that into a verb? Soliloquizing, anyways, whatever. Yeah, his monologue, his villainous monologue makes things even harder. So I got a Molotov charger down there. I want to take him out so he doesn't backdoor me. And the idea here is to grab the sniper rifle when I get a chance. I'm trying to take up as many guys as possible. Take out the guys that are backdooring me. And as soon as that is done, I'm going to grab the sniper rifle that this guy so kindly dropped. Get out of the way of the grenade. And it's sniping. Some of these bad guys, their trash talk is so funny. Because yeah, you end up killing them quite often at these perfect moments, you know. When I find you, I'm gonna... Yeah, it's like... stuff like that. I just love it. So that's it. That's the first wave down. The second wave of enemies won't spawn until you go past the bonfire. Alright, so if you want to go gather some ammo and, you know, powder your nose and stuff like that, now's the time to do it. But don't go past the bonfire. And for the second wave of enemies, I believe it's 3 pirates and a heavy. And the heavy is the worst part. And I don't have the artillery to take them down. But there is another tiger there you can exploit. So that's what we're going to do as soon as I grab a med kit here. So there's some free body armor just across the way. Just off to the right there is the tiger cage if you can spot it. So right now I've triggered the second wave of enemies, grab this body armor, and go hunker down in this corner right here. And you got perfect cover. Blow the door off the tiger cage and wait for him to do all the heavy lifting. And then sneak out and help him out a bit. And I'm watching the red dots on the mini-map. And that's it. Tiger took down everything. Now I'm going over here and I'm gonna aim at that propane tank just off to the left or the right on the ramp there, just in case the tiger survives and starts rushing me. So hit the propane tank and kill him instantly. So that was that plan, but didn't need to because the tiger didn't survive. Thank you very much, Tiger. Much obliged for helping me out. And that's it. Payback done. Well, pretty much. Just have to confront Vass.
Who are you, Jason? What kind of man are you?
The world is on a diagonal. I am the balancing point. Way up in the fucking skies, you thought you had your finger on the pussy tree. But hermano, you are strong. Are you enjoying my sister's company? Huh? She's gonna make a warrior out of you. You're so fucked, Jason. Pull the trigger. Come on, motherfucker. Pull the trigger! Me.
And now is the endless spawn of rushing Vasses. And I'm going to use the same trick I used in my master difficulty run. Just slide off to the right and slide all the way up as fast as you can, as fast as the game will let you. And you can usually just sidestep them all like that, just like that. Works pretty much every time. So if you don't want to fight all those bosses with your crappy SMG, that's the way to do it. That's it. Bye bye, boss. Say hello to Buck for me.
Citra, I won.
There we go. Payback. Down and out. One of the toughest 3 missions in the game with the hardcore Rambo rules of engagement. Payback, black gold, and betting against the house. And by the way, this run has now been completely recorded. I've finished recording the entire run. I haven't had a commentary yet, but I beat the game. Did I do it in under 7 hours? Well, you're just gonna have to watch all the videos to find out. Yeah, I stack. Yeah. But I did. I beat the game. I beat the game anyways. With these rules of engagement. Only died once.
Jason.
You fought well, warrior. Arise. Enjoy your victory.
She's gonna make a warrior out of you. You're so fucked, Jason.
Vass is dead. He left me, the tribe, his birthright. Hoyt Volker lured him away with money, drugs. He became a monster, but he was still my brother.
Hoyt will pay for what he has done. To you and to my brothers, I will bring you his head.
What of your friends?
We'll take a boat back. I'm staying with you.
I'm pleased to hear that. How will you kill Hoyt?
I met a spy named Willis who can sneak me out to Hoyt's island.
Clever. The Racket will miss you not being here.
Oh, will they?
Return to me. To my people. Soon.
And that's it for a little mission called Citra's Favor. Now we have to go do the Fly South mission. This is where we protect Willard while he fixes the airplane, and then he flies us to the South Island. And this mission is pretty tough too. Pretty much here on out, every second or third mission is going to be really tough. Especially near the end. Deep Throat, that took a long time too. So I should add that to the list of the toughest missions in this run. Deep Throat, Payback, Betting Against the House,
You're leaving so soon.
and Black Gold. Black Gold was the worst, absolute worst. Anyways, I'll tell you about that later. Y'all listen to this.
We are not unlike each other, you and I. I was once an immigrant to the United States. I worked as a mechanic in a garage. You tried to make fun of my accent? The owner, he tried to pay me less than the other mechanics. They were not as skilled.
You're spilling your beer, Dennis.
I
Assuming it's beer.
was raised among the generals of
See?
Liberia.
He's spilling his beer.
They tried to treat me less than
You can
them.
actually see some coming out there.
But I know who I am. Look at me now. Citra. She has freed me. She is with me.
Okay. Is that why you're 3 sheets to the wind? Get Citrus with you.
Good luck on your foot.
And that's that. Now we gotta go have a little chit chat with our buddies in the cave before we can get on to the action. Have you heard about my ebook? The Far Cry 3 Master Field Manual. I wrote an ebook, a complete game guide for this this game. 153 pages of original slack. Yeah, check it out. You want a free sample? Check out the link in the video description to see what it's all about. Yeah, I show you how to master the game on master difficulty. No problem. It doesn't matter how skilled you are in gaming. This game guide will get you through in fine style. Check it out. The Far Cry 3 Master Field Manual.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Good. Because the boat's almost fixed. We get to go home.
I'm not going.
What?
What are you talking about?
I found my place. It's here, on this island.
Jason, are you serious?
Lisa,
I am just trying to get a read on this.
for the first time, I know exactly what I want, and I'm not gonna let it slip away.
You are all grown up. I've been waiting for this forever, and now you're leaving me.
Goodbye, Lisa.
Come.
Lisa, let him go. Go on then. Take care of yourself. That's what you're good at.
Okay, that's over with. Now it's off to the Manaki outpost.
Harder than I expected.
Just waiting for the game to update. Hurry up, game, update. Did it update? I think it did. Okay, so Manaki outpost, that's where we have to get a cell phone call from Willis, and he's going to invite us up to the airfield to help him with a little picnic he's planning there. And I got everything I need.
Jason, I haven't heard from you in a while. Thought you were leaving the island.
Nope. I'm staying here.
Not me. This Russia operation's blown wide open. I'm joining Task Force 141 flying out tonight. Nice working with you.
Thanks. Listen, before you go, I have a favor to ask. Help me take out Hoyt.
Can't be done. It's easier to find a whisker on a Samoan. Well, you're welcome to try. I had an agent over there once. He's still alive.
I think.
there?
I love that
Flying
line.
over Hoyt's Island on my way to Russia if you want to ride. I'll send you the coordinates.
Perfect. I'll be there.
Plane's leaving in a few minutes. With or without you.
Okay, so I know the route to the airfield like the back of my hand. That's why I'm not checking the map. Take the left fork here. Go around the hairpin turn. There's the hairpin turn. Then take the first left after the guardrail. Here's the guardrail. Take a left here. Does Slack know his stuff or what? Yeah. And we're getting close to the airfield now. This is kind of tricky here.
Alamo. The pirates have surrounded me. Come quickly.
It's basically got to flank these guys. Do a combat roll off the ATV. Just let him have it. I'm right behind him now. This is another mission that frequently takes place at night, which is really annoying because visibility is poor. Okay, so now I've got control of the fight. They dinged me up a little bit, but no problem. That's the first wave. The second and third wave are pretty much routine. Don't really have much problems with them, not normally. It's the fourth wave that's really difficult. And you've also got a mounted gun here at your disposal. Normally I don't use it. If I was playing Far Cry 3 normally, I would never use this mounted gun. But, this is not a normal run. So they all come from the south. That's the southerly direction I'm playing in now. For this spawn. For the first part of this spawn. I'm looking for any sign of movement out there and just piling the bullets in them. I want to blow that explosive barrel, but that'll help me out a bit. And as soon as that there's a lull there, all the rest are going to come from the west. It's usually 2 pairs of pirates and a heavy, and often there's a lone pirate off to your right, behind on your right, flanking you, so you gotta watch out for him too. So that's the first pair.
This California cunt got me.
Here's the second pair. I know you can barely see him, but I can. And there's the guy flanking me, I'm behind. Got him, and now the heavy. Getting my nades ready. Or my Molotov. This is new. I think I just, that was like a last minute thing. That I decided to throw a Molotov. I was thinking, why not? Lots of grass over there. So that worked. Now, just ammoing up, and there's some body armor in here. And a med kit. Grabbing that. Next spawn is a couple of Jeeps. One on this road here, which I usually like to mine. And the other one I usually like to take care of the grenade launcher, but I don't have the grenade launcher on account of my hardcore Rambo rules of engagement. So this one, and actually I don't want to blow it up either. I want to preserve it because I'm going to really need that Jeep that comes in here. So I just want to like commandeer it, quote unquote. Because that Jeep with the mounted gun is going to be very useful for the 4th wave. The thing about the 4th wave is they come at you from all sides. So the mounted gun is not that good to you. The one that the gun that's mounted on the ground beside Willis's airplane, it's not that good to you because you can't do a 360 arc with it. You can't aim it 360 degrees around. But this gun, you can. So it's a really good idea to not blow this Jeep and commandeer the Jeep, drive it up near Willis's plane, and then use this mounted gun to take on the next wave. Because you can point this gun in all directions. And that's how you survive the last wave. It's pretty random. The spawn order is completely random, I've noticed. What spawns is pretty what's the word? Consistent. It's usually 2 or 3 heavies and a bunch of pirates. And the heavies always come from the south or the west. They never come from behind. So I'm just looking in both directions, looking for anything that moves. And I want to take down the heavies. They're like priority number 1. This one right there. Pile in the bullets and just take one for the team if I'm being shot at. And watch out for anybody flanking you from behind. Make sure he's down. I'll take some meds here. And it's just blowing that ammo. Just because, you know, it's easy. And that's another heavy way off in the distance there, I'm pretty sure. I'm really getting dinged up here, but I'm actually worried about that ammo pile that blew, like, giving me too much damage. There, I made it. Now, I just want to check in here to see if there's any, like, meds I left behind. Or ammo. And that's that, and then just the hell with it. Off with Willis.
Jason, get in.
Are you flying this plane to Russia?
No, you kidding? I'm upgrading in Singapore. You know it's illegal to buy or chew gum anywhere in Singapore? Gum is one of the great American pastimes. Those rice pickers are basically declaring war on Uncle Sam.
Thanks.
Get in. I said get in. Oh, that reminds me. My man Sam is embedded with Hoyt's troops. If you whistle the Star-Spangled Banner in Thurston at the Crazy Cock Bar, he'll know I sent you. I gave my whole life to the agency. I made my share of mistakes, but it's about to pay off. Yes, sir! I'm almost out of the jungle! Woo!
Who's the one that does real walkthroughs? Nature slack. I couldn't resist. Now that I finished the hardcore Rambo run, I have to say this was the single most difficult gaming challenge I've ever done. Even Far Cry 3 realistic, I would say, kind of pales by comparison to doing this with the hardcore Rambo rules of engagement.
Fly, Jason, fly! Are you sure this wingsuit works? Trust me! Just extend your arms, it's gonna work! Good luck with Russia! I'm proud to serve my country!
Alright, now I hate the wingsuit. I really don't like the way it handles, but I want to fly it as close as I can to the objective just to save time. And I think I'm like sliding off to the left there a little bit and I'm getting really worried. I'm trying to hang on to the last minute, and that's as close as I dare. And I should make it in the zone, no problem. There you go.
That was awesome. Who knows
Now,
if Sam is even real?
Shut up, Jason. 3 blind mice is the mission. All we have to do is just kill these pirates on the beach here and take their cargo truck and drive it into town. And there's a tiger there. So hey, let's deputize him. Send him after the villains. And there's 4 snipers in there, so they want to help the tiger out because he can't stand up to snipers very well. Except if there's only 1 or 2 left. And that's that. They're all down. I just want to speed run for the truck. Spare the tiger this time. It's a good thing they don't attack you as soon as you touch the door handle. Oh, you touched the door handle. Oh, that's it. Oh, claws off. Yeah, I'm a son of a bitch, eh? Tiger spares me. And what do? I run it over. So now we can hook up with Sam at the Crazy Cock Bar. By entering a poker game.
Holy shit. Crazy Cock exists.
Hey, how about that, Jason?
Hey.
Hey. You?
Yeah. I'm looking for a friend. Privateer named Sam.
There's only one Sam I know. There's a regular poker game in the back. Hoyt's privateers, mostly. You might want to think about getting yourself invited.
Where are you going?
Where do you think? To play poker.
Don't waste your time if you can't afford the buy-in.
This enough?
All right, you're in.
Good grief. Use your Batman voice, Jason. Jeez. Where are you going? To play poker. Whoops, I had to edit out the sound on this interactive cutscene because it got nailed by one of those content ID match things. It was the radio in the background that was the offending material, somebody's song, and well, you all know the story about that. I'm not going to go into that again. So that's why I edited out the sound, and I'm just speeding up the video because the video was pointless, but I'm leaving the cutscene in because just to kind of like, you know, make everything join together. All right.
Guess I'm done too.
And I'm done too. That's it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining, hey, don't forget to give the old Slackster a thumbs up. Coming up next, we hook up with Sam and start working for him. Working the South Island in my Far Cry 3 Hardcore Rambo.